Hey, welcome to Man Kitchen Recipes. I'm Kevin. I'm inside today because we got like 40-mile-an-hour gale force winds outside. I was going to do a different cook, but since I'm inside, since it's too windy to do anything out there, I'm going to use the Vevor commercial dual deck pizza oven because last night my brother-in-law was over here, Slim, the one that made that barrel for me outside, that slim barrel. And he told me that our local store, or one of the local stores, had some fresh raw dough for sale. So I didn't make it, but it's fresh and it's raw, and we're gonna make the pizza out of it. And you know, a lot of times I'll smoke a brisket just so I could slice it up and freeze slices of brisket. Because we were talking about, man, it'd be great to make like a brisket pizza, smoked brisket pizza. So guess what I'm doing? Smoked brisket pizza. I'm not using pizza sauce either. I'm gonna use Uncle Steve's, the sauce with no name, barbecue sauce. So we're gonna do barbecue sauce, brisket, pizza on the Vevor commercial dual deck electric pizza oven. All right, let's get this thing going. First thing I got to do is get this brisket chopped up. So that dough says just to open the bag and spread it out on an oiled pan. So I have an oiled pan. This one has holes in it for doing pizza. I don't have a pizza screen. That's one thing I will be getting. I'm not just going to flatten it out on this pan. I'm going to put some flour and see if we can flatten it out the right way. We'll give it a try. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down some flour on my counter here. We're gonna see how good this dough is. Looks pretty good. Just get a little bit of flour on there. Push it out just a little bit. Okay. Kind of like that. So probably about 103 years ago, I used to work at a pizza place. And you know, we always hand stretched it. This pizza dough is pretty stretchy already, but we would take it back and forth, toss it up. Let's see, there we go. And then we get to the size we need, put it in the oiled pan. Okay. Looks like I got a little hole there, no worries, we'll just pinch it closed. I used to work for a pizza place called Lamppost Pizza, and then it went to Barrow's Pizza, and then I think it actually turned into Red Devil Pizza. So anyway, looks like I got a little too big for my pan, but that's all right. We're working with it. I think that'll work. Now it's time for Uncle Steve's, the sauce with no name. We're just gonna put that on here. Much as you want. We'll spread it out. All right, so I didn't buy any mozzarella because I really am liking this this quesadilla cheese that I got. It melts really well. It's super delicious, and I thought it would just go great with the brisket topping. So we're gonna just add our cheese on here, just like that. Just pile it on, and then just spread it out. That's how we did it back at the day in the pizza, Lamppost Pizza. Okay, and I diced up just a little bit of onion. I thought onion would probably go pretty good with the brisket. A little bit of onion there. All right, now I got lots of brisket. Let's see if I'll use it all or make a burrito with the rest. So I'm using all of the brisket that I had in that pack that I diced up. Now, if you really want to go wild, you could put some of your favorite barbecue topping on this if you want. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more cheese on top, just like that. Okay, now let's go to our pizza oven. Got the top oven preheated. We are shooting 470. Okay, I've got it set so it should be 375, but I'm thinking once I get that pan in there, the pizza, it'll drop a little bit. So, and if it doesn't, well, then it doesn't. Okay, so there we go. All right, so I'm gonna put this in with the pan, and I think 3, 4, 5 minutes, I'm gonna come and see if I can get it out of the pan and put the pizza right on the stone. But yeah, trial and error. Let's see how this does. It's doing pretty good. I think what I'm gonna do is take it out, put it on top. Let's see if I can get this pizza lifted. I'm gonna use a fork. See if I can get up under it, lift it, get my peel in there. There we go. All right, check that out. It's looking good. And we're gonna go right on the stone and see if we can get some color on the bottom and let it cook up on the sides. I want to see how the bottom's doing. I'm gonna use my Blackstone tool. All right, well, looks pretty good. Let's see how the back's doing. Do we need to turn it? Yeah, the back's doing a little bit better. Do a couple of minutes this way. Be ready here in a few minutes. Let's see, we're going on about 18 minutes. I think we're done. Bottom looks good. Oh, look at that. All right, let's get this over here. Oh, look at there. Perfect fit. All right, let's see if I can cut into it in this pan, if we got room here to get the edge. Let's see if I got the edge. There we go. All right, there you go. I'm assuming this will be about 14 inches. Yep. 14-inch pizza. See how the bottom looks. Oh, look at that. That's a brisket pizza right there. Let's do a taste test of this one. Man, it smells awesome. All right, so I got the Vevor commercial dual deck pizza oven. I had to move it over here because I needed that counter space to make my pizza. So once again, did a great job. There's the bottom. Check that out. There's the top. Let's have a bite. All right. I got to tell you, barbecue pizza with Uncle Steve's, the sauce with no name as the sauce. I have a quesadilla cheese instead of mozzarella. You could use mozzarella. And smoked brisket. Yeah, smoked brisket. Done in this. Pretty darn good, I'll tell you that. So, you know, if you like this and you're in the market for one, man, check it out. It does work really good. I had to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit to get my 375. When I put the pizza in there, and it was in there a minute or two, I did double check it. It was between 375 and 380. So it did come down once the pizza was put in. Man. You're not going to get this at any other pizza joint. I think it was a piece of brisket. So make it at home. Get you a pizza oven. Any pizza oven. This one here. If you need the dual deck, if you got a food truck, got a restaurant, got a big family, got somewhere to put it in your house, it works really good. All right, there you go. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.